Hey guys, it's Katie from 6ShooterCharlie, and we are back today with another episode of my Pick and Pack series where I show you what's sold and how I ship it. So we got to get right in. We had a lot of shipments, a lot of orders come in over the weekend. So we got to get in really fast to get rolling. So I'm going to start this out with a story. I always have a story. I unfortunately had my mom pass away this year. It has been the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with. And that says a lot because I never thought it would affect me the way it did. But she helped me a lot on my reselling journey. And she would always ask me, Katie, what's selling? What's trending? What's selling? So I can, be looking for those things for you. And I would always tell her, Mom, it's everything. Clothes, shoes, toys, collectibles. Everything is selling. So when I was going and picking orders today, it really made me think of her because I was literally all over the place, grabbing things, different things, hatching eggs, stickers, cards, jeans. So it made me think about her a lot and, it makes me sad, but, at least I can keep doing this and, having a good time doing it and, having those memories of her. So off of that, cause I'll end up crying. But, so first thing that sold is this Kingdra EX. It is from the new Shrouded Fables, Pokemon set. It actually sold on Amazon. I recently, as of this weekend, got approved to sell Pokemon on Amazon, and this card sold immediately. So that is a cool thing. It's going to Tammy, Pennsylvania. Hopefully I said that right. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, I talk a lot how I do pack breaks every single night. I did just put up a video of Shrouded Fable, which is the new set. I did some good stuff. But what I'm really excited about is the other night, last night I pulled an Enchanted Lorcana card. It's a Minnie Mouse, and then an Iono from, I think it's Paldean Fates. It's like an $80 Pokemon card, which in Pokemon, if you get a $1 card, it's awesome. So next shipment is going to be the little Lego set. Speaking of Pokemon, Squirtle. Again, like I said, there is no rhyme to reason for me to trend what is selling. When I look at all of my analytics on things that are selling, it's literally everything. I also sell, a lot of books on Amazon through FBA, which is where they warehouse them, and they ship them and take care of all the customer service for me. So that keeps me really busy. Next is going to be these really cute light up Grogu necklace. I think this is Claire's. I picked these up, I think at Walmart, around right after Halloween this last year, because they put everything on stinking crazy clearance that's Halloween. This is going to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Cool thing about these is that you can get stock photos right off of Walmart's website, so you don't have to worry about taking pictures, so they're easy to list and then easy to ship. So those are really easy to do. Next, actually, I got a little bit of a run on these things, but this is the cutest Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween headband. Again, this was also during that Halloween clearance. I picked these up. Going to Pensacola, Florida. Get that, like that. And I know I sold another Grogu necklace. I just gotta, get to the order. I'm gonna put a Fragile sticker on here. Hopefully they won't bend it. Next, Ariat. This is an awesome Western brand that I always pick up. This is the Pro Fitted Stretch Wilder button-down shirt. They are really nice. It goes to Rockwall, Texas. I wear Ariat boots almost every single day. I love them. I have always loved Ariat. And they're really good pickups. They have really good sell-through. They hold their value pretty well. As long as it's like, you know, something nice, like a button-down shirt or a really nice pair of boots. They hold their value pretty well. All right. Mariah Elizabeth. It is tie-dye pickle dinosaur crop hoodie. Here is another one of my tips. Everyone always asks me, where do you get your stuff? Where do you get your stuff? And I always say networking or, you know, thrift stores or whatever. This is a friend pickup. My best friends have kids and they were getting rid of a bunch of their clothes. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, I will take those from you. It's going to Collinsville, Illinois. And I've now like Pavlovian trained my friends that when they see like free stuff or donate or like whatever, they're like, oh wait, we'll take it, and they get it to me. So my deal with them is that I split all of the profit with them. So they have teenage kids and they have merch from different social media people. So that sold pretty easily. That is another tip I say, hit up your friends and your family. We all know somebody that has a bag of something in the back of their car that they've been meaning to drop off at Goodwill, but they just haven't. And just say, hey, I'll go ahead and take that from you. I would love to take it and try to rehome it. I do a lot of big bulk pickups. So not only do I, friends, family, sourcing and everything, I do take-alls where you go, you pick it up, but you take everything. Like, you don't get to just pick and choose what you want. You got to take it all. So I do trash the things that cannot be rehabbed. I do actually get a lot of trash in those pickups because it's just, you have to take everything. But then I go through it. I see the things that can be sold, the things that are valuable, but then I also donate a lot, and I donate to causes where it actually goes to the people that needs it. Now, we all know Goodwill is great for thrifting. That money does not go to the people that need it. It goes to the corporation. So I work with like women's shelters. I also do blessing boxes, where they're boxes, usually outside of like churches and things, where anybody can go there and just get whatever they need. If they need something, they will take it and it helps them. So I will go ahead. I'm actually going to do a whole like video series of like the blessing boxes in the little libraries where I go and just stock them full of stuff. Because I am so blessed that I have gotten so many things, and I want to share that good karma with others. And like, I got baby clothes and baby not accessories, but like baby supplies, like pacifiers that are sealed, and I'm gonna go ahead and put together a whole bunch of care packages and just go drop them off, and I will do a video of those to show you how I do that. So next, here's the other Mandalorian Grogu necklace. Gotta find him. Same thing. I want to use these. It is going to Berlin, Maryland. And I got to get these shipments out because I have a book pickup to do today. I also am going to my booth at Becca's in Sallisaw. I have spent like 3 days there completely redoing my booth. And I've even been like I even started like a little booth downstairs of just like Funko and collectibles. And so that has been taking up a lot of my time. So I am going to go down there today and finish it. Next item. This is a pair of jeans. Here they are. This is vintage Y2K True Religion Joey Big T pair of women's jeans, bell bottoms, going to San Antonio, Texas. Again, as you've seen, it's been all kinds of crazy, like just random things that I've been selling. There really isn't a theme. It's not just apparel. It's not just collectibles. And that's the nice thing about selling online is that if there is somebody out there collecting everything, I always say. So really, anything that you pick up, you could probably sell it because someone's probably looking for it. This is the cutest pair of little girls Oshkosh short overalls, and they have this little cute little lace trim around the bottom. That's a bolo to be looking out for. Not these particularly, but like older vintage Oshkosh overalls. They can sell for a lot. This is going to Yakima, Washington. It's funny, like I have had my booth at Becca's for probably over a year now, and it's been up and down. And with everything with Funko that's going on, like I really haven't been selling a lot of pops, but I have a huge wall of pops there. And I moved them downstairs to their own booth the other day with all the other like little collectibles. Like I have some like Lego and my mystery Pokemon bags, and they immediately started selling. So I guess it is all about location, right? Next thing is going to be a book. This is Indian Cooking. It is from 1973. It's a really kind of cool book to look through. So I do book pickups where I do bulk buys on books, and I buy books by the pound. So I have recently found someone who is getting out of their collection of their books, and I bought all of their books. Now, 60% of them I couldn't even rehab, but I scanned them all, and the ones that could go to Amazon went to Amazon, and the ones that were vintage that don't quite fit Amazon, I put on eBay, and I have been selling them like hotcakes. There was a good portion of religious books, like religious pamphlet booklets that are old, and those have been selling crazy. Like I paid for that bulk pickup in just these little religious pamphlets. So that has been really nice. And I'm always shocked that people still buy books, but I sell so many books. I really want to do some videos on me doing like FBA sourcing, like where I go and just scan a whole thousands of books, show you what sold. I actually kind of want to start a series, and I don't know what to call it yet, but like a what's that book worth, kind of short little reels where I show you like, hey, I'm in this little thrift store and I found this book that's a $300 book, like, or $20 books or $50 books. I mean, I find them all the time. Melissa and Doug. Here's another bolo. It's this little Melissa and Doug character. He is a knight, and it's a medieval little scene. It's a kid's toy, obviously. And they're wooden. Now, it's a retired set. Now, there was another, I think it was the Jester, and I sold him immediately. So these are little ones just to find. I find them at little thrift stores. They get thrown in with all the toys, but if you ever see them, pick them up because they will sell. It is going to Winchester, Virginia. I scour those bins where, you go into a thrift store, you go back to the kids section, and it's just like a tote where they just throw in all kinds of like random single toys. I have found so many good toys in there, and they'll sell them to you for nothing because they don't want them. They don't want to deal with them. So yeah, I'll pick them up all day. Vintage Harbinard. Where is it? It is a skirt suit. It is going to Copley, Ohio. Again, this is things I pick up all the time. Skirt suits. I find vintage ones, even some of the newer ones. So really well. I just got a whole bunch of new Tag Casper blazers. And while I said that, back in some other videos, I went crazy buying, like corporate casual clothes during COVID, and then didn't think about the fact there was a ton of people that weren't going to go back to the office. Those like vintage blazers and the Casper blazers do really well because a lot of ladies wear those to church. They always are really pretty, lined, and then they have usually some sort of detailing on them. Next item, Dear John, pair of jeans. I actually think I'm wearing a pair of Dear John jeans right now. This is the Playback. It is going to Kansas City, Missouri. Jeans are rough. You can buy a brand that you think does really well, and it will sit in your inventory forever. Jeans are just a fickle thing. And people get really excited when they, you know, I go to like buy a whole like lot of apparel from them. They're like, oh, it's 50% jeans. And I'm like, okay. Like, because, you know, jeans are expensive when you buy them. Next is, oh, Funko Pop. Yennefer. Jeans are expensive to buy, but the resale market on jeans, whew, like, I remember buying Miss Me jeans for $100, $120, and now I can barely give them away. Which I find crazy. But, you know, of course I had to buy them at full price. This is going to Lapeer, Michigan? Yeah. All right. Easy. You know, that is another thing. I'm just thinking about this right now. There's so many people that say, well, I don't want to do online sales because then I have to ship. And I'm like, man, shipping, I think once you figure out the boxes you need, the sizes and everything, it's so easy. Like, I mindlessly will sit here and just like ship things, but I think it's because I've set up what kind of boxes do I usually need? You know, what kind of supplies do I usually need? I finally bought a thermal printer. Like, it's so easy. And I hate that people don't want to do it because of that. Because they're missing such a good opportunity. Now, while my life is rooted in brick and mortar stores, it's just that everything has changed. People have made that change, so it is what it is. We can cry about it, or we can make that change and, you know, try to make our businesses adapt to those things. Marigold. This is a equestrian hunt coat that sold recently. This was a pickup from my sister. Speaking of, you know, sourcing from those you know. This is going to Brownsburg, Indiana. But I think anything can be daunting when you first start doing it. I mean, it's just setting up your system, figuring out what works for you, what you like. All right, Poshmark. This is super cute Rainbow Ridge Western wear jacket. I love this denim jacket. I was going to keep it for myself, but then I started looking at my closet, realizing how many jackets I own. And I was like, okay, I don't need to keep every Western wear denim jacket I find. Especially because we all know you have 1,000 jackets in your closet. You really only wear 1 or 2 of them. Cedar Hills, Utah. My Poshmark has been going much better now that I'm using Posher VA. If you are on Poshmark and are not using some sort of automated tool, if you go down in my description, there will be a link for Posher VA there. It paid for itself in the very first sale that I made. It literally lists it. Well, it can do the listing and unlisting, but I use Vindu for that. There's a link for that down below too. But Posher VA will share your closet, share your listings, send out offers. It does all of that stuff automatically for you. You just set up your parameters and it does its thing. All right, another Poshmark order. This is going to be a pair of Wrangler boys cargo shorts. Grab priority shipping here. It is going to Leesburg, Georgia. So yeah, my Poshmark's finally like picking up. Now it's not like, you know, blowing away eBay, but again, I put a lot of time and effort into eBay way before I even started putting any effort into Poshmark. So, all right, so this is going to be the last shipment other than some smalls and a car and then a card, and then I have some shipping eggs to do, hatching eggs to ship for my silkies. But I'll show you what sold. Another bolo. Vintage sticker sheets. This is Winnie the Pooh. This is a 1 sticker sheet and it sold. If you go to thrift stores, look in those little crafting areas. Sometimes they have them in the kids stuff, but I usually find them in crafting. They sell really well. All right, Lorcana. It's going to be Lilo, and this is Jim Hawkins. Befuddle with Merlin and Dr. Facilier. 2 Jetsams. 2 Robin Hoods. 2 Helga Sinclairs. 1 Wildcat. And 2 Cloud Kickers. And then the cutest little Dalmatian puppy from 101 Dalmatians. And that's all the cards that are going out today. Like I said earlier, if you like cards, mystery things, surprise toys, I do a pack break or a mystery opening every single night. You can catch those on my social media. I'm 6ShooterCharlie on everything, so I'm really easy to find. Sorry that I blew through this, but we had a lot to do, and I still have a whole day's worth of stuff to do. So I really appreciate you watching this video. If you like it, go down here and just hit that like button. It's free, it's easy. That's all you gotta do. But if you didn't like the video, just go on to the other. There's millions of videos on YouTube. You can go find something that you like. But it really helps the algorithm if you go down and like my video, maybe subscribe to my channel. And I really appreciate it, guys. And thank you so much. And I will see you in the next one.